How's this day been for you? Good. I was thinking that perhaps I could walk you home on this rainy night, just to keep you company and make sure that you're safe, of course, if that's all right with you. Absolutely fine by me. I'm all dressed for the occasion, and I bought ourselves an umbrella as well. I'm sure you wouldn't mind if I did the honors. Oh, certainly, my dear. I would be more than happy to guide you home. Never know what might happen on these busy streets after all, and I just want to do just a little bit more for my star employee. Alright then. You ready? Good. Let's go. You just point me in the direction of where we're going, and I'll gladly follow soon. I'm quite fond of dark, rainy nights myself. What about you? I see. I love the coolness and the calmness that it brings, while the rain is most relaxing, even during the heavier downpours. But this time, nice and manageable, shall we say. Nothing to cause any problems. Oh, you look cold. Would you like to take my coat? No, I insist. Like I say, I'll just take it back when you're all done. Here, take my raincoat. I know it's pretty big on you, but I assure you it will keep you ever so warm. Last thing we want for you is to be shivering and chilly now. What was I saying? Yes, about the weather. But listen to me going on a ramble about some old poxy rain. I'm much more interested in learning more about you. How you're finding your work here at my beloved business. That's real good to hear. How do you feel about being my star employee? I always treat my star employees with 110% of the respect and, a few other things as well. But I assure you, you deserve every good thing that happens to you in my company. You get along well with the staff. I made sure to put in a good word for you with them. They seem to really get along well with you. I noticed when I was walking by on a few occasions. Even when you're knee-deep in work, or even when you're not feeling so well, they're treating you ever so well. You must have taken quite a shine to them, just like you did with me. Well, I think you've certainly left more than your mark on me, that's for sure. You're not thinking about jumping ship to any other company, are you? No, I didn't think so. I really didn't think so. I think you've dug yourself in quite deep in my company. It would be a real shame to lose someone as talented and beloved and beautiful as you. Seriously though, you've been a real valuable asset to my company. I almost didn't think that you would delve into the kind of business that we dabble with. You're an adventurous type, you know that. I love me an adventurous type. So tell me, when you're not working and slaving away on all the tasks at the company, what else is it that you like to do? Really now? Is that what you're into? You don't say, you don't say. That is interesting. It's always good to have something to focus on outside of work after all. It adds character. Besides, it gives more reasons to look forward to coming back from a long day of working away, challenging yourself that way, you know. Do you usually walk home, especially in weather like this? I see. Well, just so you know, if you ever end up walking home, you can always let me know. I would gladly walk home alongside you. No, I insist. I'd love to be by your side, especially to make sure you're safe. You never can be too sure around these parts, you know. I'll tell you this, if anyone, and I mean anyone, lays a finger on you, you just let me know. I'll make them regret that decision. Maybe I might just take that aforementioned finger of theirs and add it to my collection. I love that little look you give me. Can't tell if I'm being serious or joking. Well, I'll tell you this, I am serious about doing what I can to make sure that you're safe. Anything happens, you tell me. If you feel unsafe heading back home, especially on a late shift, you let me know again. I can either arrange a taxi for you out of my pocket, I don't mind, or if you would much rather have some company, enjoy some fresh air together, I'd be more than happy to tag along, be your bodyguard. Yeah, I like the sound of that, your boss and your bodyguard. Oh, certainly, I insist. Anyway, I would love to take you out for a meal sometime. Yeah, I'm serious. There are some truly wonderful cuisines out around in these parts. Depends what you're into. What is your preference? Do you like Oriental, Indian, American style? What kind of meal would you go for if you were to eat out at night? That's an interesting choice you got there. Well, tell you what, maybe sometime we could go out together off the cuff after a long shift. Like say, I'll cover it out of my pocket. My treat for you. Oh, I insist. Anything for my star employee. I want to make sure that you get the best nap possible if I'm going to be taking you out for a meal. You wine connoisseur. Okay. Well, I'd be more than happy to treat you to whatever you'd like. Let's just say I've got a few connections around these parts. I can fix something real special for you if you like something a bit more than the usual stuff they serve in glasses these days. Oh, I'm more than certain. Don't you worry about the details. I can work my magic, you could say. I like the sound of that already. Beautiful refreshments to go alongside as well. More than happy to make it a night you won't forget. Let's keep each other in the loop about that, shall we? Well, you know how to get in contact with me. Just stick your head in my office. Maybe we can go from there. No need to worry about the details. You just tell me what your favorite kind of place is, and I'll make it become a reality sometime, whenever's convenient for you. I'm your employer after all, and a good employer looks after those who follow them. Getting closer, are we? Right over this way, huh? Alright then, alright. Guess you live closer than I thought. This is where you gonna be stopping off. And maybe just say this. May I hold your hand first? You are a truly wonderful person. A fantastic employee. Truly a delectable morsel as well. I'm very grateful for you to be here. And if you need anything at all, drop me a line and I'll see what I can do. Especially about that meal. And anything else that might follow afterwards. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful night. And stay safe, alright? I'm more than happy to walk you home whenever you might like. Now be sure to keep you safe if these streets ever seem too mean or scary. Nothing happens to my employees after all. Alright then. I hope you rest up and have beautiful dreams. And I'm more than looking forward to seeing you again, my dear. Stay safe now. You stay safe now. And have a good night.